We are at EPP question 13 to 15, which was the homework. So let's start and let the creepy voice begins. Question 13. Felix spent a quarter of his money on a bag. So we are going to shorten the story, and for a bag, it's going to cost him 1/4 of it. So I'm going to write down the fraction. And he's going to spend another part of the money on a wallet. So for wallet, I'm going to denote it as W. And the sentence says he's going to spend 1/4 of the remainder. So I plug the English sentence in. 1/4 of the remainder would just mean, alright, 1/4 times something. So let's find out what is this remainder first. Okay, we don't know what is that remainder, but we know that everything starts off with one whole. Since 1/4 has been used to buy a bag, so a 3/4 is actually the remainder. Okay, so I denote it as R. Don't know why I'm writing here. So the remainder is actually 3/4. So the wallet, if you multiply them together, gives you a total of 316. Okay, now take a look. If you take a look at here, this is 4 as a denominator. This is 16 as a denominator. We are all talking about the same thing. We are talking about Felix's money. But the denominator is not the same. So we might want to change 1/4 to become the same denominator, 416. So now we are looking at two different fractions. Bag, 416. Wallet, 316. And the question continues. Felix had $72 left. So we have a fraction that we need to find out how much is left. And everything starts off with one whole. Take away what we have for the bag. Take away what we have for the wallet. And that leaves you with this fraction 916. So this 916 is what is left. Okay. And they tell you in the question that this 916, 9 units, 916 is actually $72. So we can safely say that this 9 units represents $72. To find 1 unit, it represents 72 divided by 9, which gives us $8. Okay, let's continue. So now that you know 1 unit is $8, the question is asking how much did the wallet cost. Take a look at the wallet again. If you remember earlier, the wallet was 316, which means we are interested to find 3 units, which will be $8, 1 unit, times by 3, that will give us $24 as the first answer. For part B, they are asking how much money did he have altogether. So how much money altogether, that means one entire whole, 16 out of 16. So if you know that 1 unit is $8, multiply them by 16, you will get your final answer, $128. Okay, 2 more questions to go. 1 more question, 2 more questions to go. Let's go. 2 similar dresses and 5 similar skirts cost $580. Yesterday, I introduced to you the concept of algebra. Those who do not like the idea of algebra, you may still stick to the idea of using pictures. So how would I do it? I will draw simple pictures, 2 dresses and 5 skirts cost $580 altogether. The second sentence says this: 1 dress, 4 skirt, 440. So I draw it out. 1 dress, 4 skirts cost $440. Okay. Now if you take a look, the 2 things, you have 2 dresses here. Here, there's only 1 dress. You have 5 skirts here. There's only 4 skirts here. So many differences. The number is also different. So my job is to maybe make one of the item constant, the same. So it seems that I might want to use the dress as a constant. So to get this 1 dress to become the same as the one on top, I will have to double up. Instead of buying 1 dress, maybe the person could be buying 2 dresses. And instead of buying 4 skirts, the person has to double up. The person is buying 8 skirts instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you double up everything that you buy, instead of buying 1 pen, you buy 2 pen, the cost that you're going to spend will be double as well. So instead of 442, you double everything up. Okay, the dress you double by twice, the skirt you double twice. Even the total will get to a double as well, which is 880. Okay, now it looks very confusing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this part here. So what you are actually seeing is only these two pictures. Okay, now let's put the picture side by side. It started off with the first sentence, 2 shirts for 5 dresses, 580. Now take a look at the second sentence that I have remade. I made everything doubled, if you remember. It was 2 shirts, two dresses, sorry, and 8 skirts is 880. Okay, now take a look. The dresses are the same. The only difference lies in the skirt. You have got 1 skirt, 2 skirt, 3, 4, and 5. Whereas over the second row, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the extra skirt, which is the 3 skirt, causes this number to be bigger than this number here. So I can safely say that, okay, this is the same, I'm not going to care about them. These are the same, I'm not going to care about them. These are the same, I'm not going to care about them. The extra 3 dresses that was bought has caused this number to become 880. So which means to say that because of these 3 extra skirts, 3 skirts, it has caused this person to spend an extra $300. How did I get the $300? 880 minus away the 580, which gives me a total of $300. Okay, see where I'm coming from? It's because of 3 extra skirts, I ended up with 880. Instead of 580, I ended up with 880. So I can safely say the 3 skirts must be the difference, which is $300. So the question is asking for only 1 skirt. So if you know 3 skirts is 300, 1 skirt, what do you need to do? 300, divide them by 3. It gives you 100 as your answer. Okay. Learning point over here is this. Okay, there are 2 different items. What I have done is I've made one of the item similar. So when I compare, I'm only comparing 1 differences, the number as well as 1 item. So I know I can zoom down, the difference is caused by that 1 item, which is the skirt in this case. Okay, now let's go on to question 15. Question 15, they are made up of 2 different triangles. You have got triangle ABC, you have got triangle BDE. So triangle ABC is over here. If you follow my pointer, ABC, this is the first triangle. Now you also have got a second triangle, and the second triangle is BDE, which is BD all the way to E, this triangle over here. So let's take a look at all the clues that are given. The first thing that they're going to say is this: the base of triangle ABC, the taller triangle, is only 2/3 the base of triangle BDE. Which means to say that this triangle ABC, look at my cursor that is floating. This ABC over here, let me just point to the cursor properly. Okay, this A, B, and C, this is a triangle. The base would be here. And this base here is 2/3 of the base of triangle BDE. BDE is this triangle here. That means the whole entire base, okay, is the one below. The whole entire base is here. And this base here is only 2/3, which tells me something. If this is 2/3, that means what is left over here has to be the green part. And this green part has got to be 1/3. So the whole thing makes up one whole. So the ABC triangle, the base is 2/3, whereas the other one is only 1/3. Now if you know the clue here, 1/3 is the base. Over here, the green part, it is 23 centimeters. So do you think you can find what is the base over here, the red color one, 2/3, 2 units, right? 23 times 2, which will give you 46. So now we know the base is 46. I'm going to replace the number, the fraction, and I'm going to write 46 here. 23 over here, 46 over here. That's what it means. The base of triangle is 2/3 of the whole base. This is 2 units, this is 1 unit. The whole thing, a total of 3 units. Okay, now let's move on. Now to find the area of shaded, I will want to find the blinking yellow. Look at the blinking yellow. This whole entire triangle is what we want to find first. Our plan is to find the whole yellow. After that, minus away the white color part, we will get the shaded part. So let's find out what is the base first. The base we know is already 46. Now the height, if you remember the height from the ground, the base, going up to the highest point of the triangle. And it is a right angle. So this is the height. Okay, and it's also given a question that is 80 centimeters. So the height is 80 centimeters. So to find the yellow area, what we need to do? Half base times height. With a calculator, I will get 1,840. So I'm done with the yellow part. Now, my next job is to find this part here, the blinking purple. Because the moment I can find this, I can take away from the yellow. I will find out what is the shaded, right? So the base is still 46. Now, if you remember again, the height goes from the base all the way to the highest point of the triangle. The highest point of the triangle is here. Okay, for this purple triangle, the highest point is here. So coming from the base all the way to the highest point, this is the height. And in fact, the height is given to you here, 45. Right, from here to here is a total of 45 centimeters. So the height is 45. To find the area of that part, the purple part, half base times height, I get 1,035. Now, my job is very easy. All I need to do, what I found earlier, the yellow, the whole entire triangle here, minus away the purple one, I will get the answer 805 square centimeter as the answer. So have you solved all 3 questions correctly?